What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk, and today we have another play-by-play, and we're just getting here, and it's going to be returned from the Seahawks up to the 35-yard line, and that's where Geno Smith and the offense will get this game started. All right, get this over here, situated here. What is up? They're giving -3 to the Niners, the 42.5 over. And according to the matchup predictor, it's only a 50, basically almost a 50-50 shot here. Geno in the shotgun. Two running backs in the backfield with him. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here. And Walker will dive ahead for a gain of 5. Alright. What is up, bud? How you doing? And let's get this in-game going. Alright. It's going to be caught, and caught again for this time a first down. And Tyler Lockett will make the grab over to the left side. Let's get the box score. This. Copy. Ooh. All right, got the score up there going. Let's get the chat. Here we go. Takes a snap, play action. Geno setting up the running back screen, and he gets hit immediately. It is Warner. No, it's Alshire. Excuse me. Alshire will come up and make the tackle. What up, Draco? What up, Bod? What up, Paul? What up, Doug? What up, Hairstyle? What up, Red Ball Manders? How's it going, everybody? Let's get your chat brewing up here. And there's that. Boom. All right. And here we go. Geno in the shotgun. Man in motion. Two receivers each side now at their own 42. Second and 13. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Avoids the rush. Now rolling to his right. Going to throw it backside and nearly intercepted by Greenlaw. Greenlaw completely undercutting that little angle route underneath. And very dangerous throw by Geno Smith. Oof. It was like a whip route inside. It's looking for Noah Fant. Oof, very close. Very, very close. Where's the poll? I'm about to do it right here, right now. Let's go to start a poll. Who do you got tonight? Who do you got? Geno in the shotgun. Two receivers to each side. Third and 13. Got to get to the 40-yard line. No, 45. And blitz coming. Backing up, throwing it to the left side, and incomplete. Not on the same page with his receiver. Geno wanted a pass interference, not going to get it. And that'll be fourth down, and the Seahawks will be forced to punt here at home. So who do you got? Seattle? Whoop. Or the Seahawks? So, of course, I said the same team twice, so don't ignore me. What up, Tanks? 72 hours for the Giants. Yup. Love for a third rounder? Nah, I would rather trade for Locke. Say what? Say who? All right, there is the kick, the punt, and it'll be caught right around the 10-yard line by the Niners. So that is where Brock Purdy will start his first drive of the night, becoming the only person ever to defeat Tom Brady last week on his opening day start. Incredible for the young man. I wonder how many times he's played a quarterback that's played in his first day, right? That's one of those interesting stats where it's like, is that really a good stat to keep track of? Tim and Bod, I had a vision 2 days ago, and it still feels good. Jordan Love is our franchise QB. I saw it. No thanks. No thank you. I'm telling you, I feel it in my gut. Love is a first-round pick who has been in Green Bay QB University for years. Maybe it's QB University. Maybe. All right. So who do we really give the Seahawks a chance to win this football game? I don't know. For some reason, I really want to say they do have a chance to win this game. As crazy as that sounds, and man, ESPN is way behind Twitch TV. Way behind. Do they get the punt yet? Okay, finally, they got the punt. All right, now we're good. We're good over here. Defense might play lights out Sunday, hopefully. Oh, on Brady versus the first-time starters, it was like 8 or 9, Tim. Gotcha. All right, that's somewhat reasonable then to keep track of it. No Giants, Stitch Jones, and we get fight for old DC. Yep, Brock Purdy getting his second start in a row now with both Lance and Jimmy G going down. And Brock has played well in his 2 games, keeping the Niners streak alive. They have the longest active winning streak in the league right now. They're currently back to 9-4. I believe their winning streak is 6. I think they were 3-4 at one time. And they've gone last 6 in a row to move up to 9-4. They're sitting now 3rd in the NFC. 1 game behind the Minnesota Vikings. This is a big game for the Niners, though, if they want to have a chance to get to that 2nd seed. This is a very, very important game. Seattle take the 3. You got Seattle taking the 3? I thought about it. I really did. I've gone back and forth on that game. I don't hate that pick, but I didn't make a bet. All right, here we go. I formation, man in motion now from right to left. Takes the snap, pitch play to the left is Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to bounce it outside. Will catch the edge a little bit and getting out of bounds for a gain of maybe 2 or 3, depending on the spot. On a live stream, what up, DC? Did you say something earlier? Gotta put the thing over here and then go this full screen so I can see everything. I mean, Purdy did have the league's best defense against Tom Brady, who was playing the worst of his career. 1830. Congrats to Purdy. Yep. Here we go. Kuzak in motion, takes a snap, rolling to his right, and he's going to get it underneath the Kittle, and Kittle has nowhere to go and only will get a gain of about 2. So now it'll be 3rd and roughly 5. Brooks makes the tackle. Maybe 6, somewhere there. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. What impressed me with Brock Purdy last week, though, is they were trying to send the blitz. They were trying to get him off kilter since it was his first start. And I thought he handled the pressure extremely well and had a great game. Did he have an interception? I don't even remember. It looked pretty solid to me. Purdy in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking, throwing it over to the right side. It's caught, but it's going to be just short of the first down. Nice tackle by number 26, Christian McCaffrey on the catch. It's Neal who makes the tackle. And I think that it will force the punt. It's an interesting decision here. I probably would have ran it. You have one of the best run games, the best run system, and a tremendous run game. 1 yard, even if it's in your own territory, especially against the Seahawks defense who struggle against the run. I may have taken a chance here, but here's Wishnowski. There's the kick. And it'll be fair caught only at about the 35-yard line by Lockett. And pretty good field position here for Geno Smith and the Seahawks. It glitched a lot on the live stream. My live stream? We want San Fran to win, right? Yes. We were rooting for San Fran. Yes. The NFL channel? Okay. The 49ers should shred the Seahawks defense. If they don't, it'll be a problem, right? Well, it's a weird division game. You never know with these division games, right? With their cap space and Denver's first-round pick, which right now is number 2, the Seahawks are set up for the next 5 to 7 years minimum, ascending young corners, solid receivers, and a future stud running back. Yeah, and they do also have Charles Cross. They drafted number 10. I wonder how he's doing this year, but finally drafting some offensive line as well. I wonder how much they're going to send to Geno Smith, though. But having the number 2 overall pick, they're almost guaranteed. Well, I shouldn't say guaranteed. Assuming if they do have the number 2 pick, then they are guaranteed Will Anderson, in my opinion. I do think Houston's going to go quarterback. So if they could take Will Anderson, number 2, start building the defense again, adding into that, Seahawks are definitely in a nice spot. And they have a young quarterback on the roster who has some potential, in my opinion, Drew Lock. Seattle's going QB? Depends. Maybe. I would rock with Geno and Drew Lock again. I really would. That would be huge, in my opinion. You add a guy as talented as Will Anderson and then continue to build around these two. Pay some people? Why not? Would you trade up for Will Anderson, Tim? It would cost next year's first? Nah. Nah, we don't need D-line like that, so I wouldn't really sell it for that. I would only sell out if we wanted to, one of these quarterbacks, really. But even then, I don't really like doing that. I like trading back rather than trading up, try to build my team, add picks. But this is the Commanders' year, Snyder's last ride. New York plays us and the Vikings. True, DC Gamer, yes. If we win our next 2 games and both the Giants and Seahawks lose their next 2, we clinch a playoff spot. Yeah, I think if we beat the Giants, I think we're all but in, really. I do feel good about that. Here we go. Man in motion for Fant. Under center, takes the snap, looking, and he's trying to avoid the rush, and he's just going to throw it into the dirt. What in the world? High IQ play by Geno Smith. Was surrounded by 2 Niners and just spikes it into the ground, but Noah Fant was in the area, and so he doesn't get the intentional grounding. Understanding where Noah Fant was. Good play by Geno Smith. I like that. Whew, he made Nick Bosa slip to the ground, too. All right, 2nd and 10. Geno Smith in the shotgun now. 3 receivers to the left at their own 35. Geno in the shotgun takes a snap. Handoff. Ooh, bouncing off tackles. Now he's going to have to cut reverse field. Kenneth Walker will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Great defense there by the number 1 defense in the league, San Francisco. Ward and Hufanga getting over there and making a play. Walker, though, just ran right up the middle, bounced into his own offensive lineman, and just had to completely reverse field. Ward made the tackle. So now it's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Seahawks. Geno Smith in the shotgun. Three receivers to the right. Empty backfield set at their own 33. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Good protection. Throwing it underneath, though, and it'll be caught by Fant. Fant trying to get something, and not much. Only a gain of about 5 on 3rd and 12. So, again, another punt will be forced here for the Seahawks. With just under 10 minutes to go in the first quarter, and we have a defensive affair here in Seattle so far. This is the biggest test so far in young Brock Purdy's career. They're going against one of the most fierce 12th men in the entire football league, and he's probably not played many teams or many stadiums like this. Granted, he did play in the Big Ten, so I'm sure he did play in some big, massive stadiums, but this one's built to be loud and a bit scary for opposing offenses. Niners even so good, yep. Isn't Will Anderson a linebacker? Well, he's an outside linebacker, edge type. I mean, is he really a linebacker? Yeah, like, it's kind of like saying TJ Watt is a linebacker. Is he really? To me, TJ Watt is not a linebacker. It's a joke to put him at linebacker. He's a D-end. The 3-4 defense needs to be really relegated to more like a 5-2. Or, yeah, a 5'2" rather than a 3'4". Now, Bama did put Anderson in coverage sometimes. Is that more like? Granted, I could be completely wrong. I haven't watched much college football at all. I just have the understanding is he's an absolute stud, and he's the defensive player that everybody wants this year. But my understanding is he's more like an outside linebacker getting after the quarterback. He's 6'4", 243. Will Anderson and is an American football outside linebacker for the Crimson Tide. He won several colleges, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you have 17 and a half sacks in 2021, 10 this year. I mean, that screams DN to me. Is there like pass rush versus coverage percentage? I don't know. To me, he's an outside line or like a defensive end more than an outside linebacker. What up, Neil? Oh, he's the Micah Parsons. I will take. Oh, he's a stud. There is no. That's what I believe anyway. I do think he's a stud player, but he's more of an D end rather than. I feel like he's not quite Micah, but takes a snap, play action, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by CMC. CMC will get a gain of about 7. Gain of 7. Second down and 3 with 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. What up, Billy? Our team can't help ourselves drafting Alabama defensive linemen. It's like crack. Yeah. What up, Tanks? Yeah, he is Micah Parsons, who had more productivity. Maybe more productivity. That could be completely true. I don't remember Micah's stats off the top of my head. But here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Christian McCaffrey with a huge hole into the secondary and up to the 43, 44-yard line. Big, huge play. And if they get that going, this could be a very, very long night for the Seahawks. That's a huge hole. It's just so beautiful to watch a good offensive line work, isn't it? All right, 1st and 10, up to the 44-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Purdy under center. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is McCaffrey. McCaffrey being patient. Now he'll just have to dive ahead and maybe get a gain of about 3 or 4. Second down coming up for the Niners. Two years playing, not sure. Yeah. CMC is worth every penny of that overpaid running back contract. Every penny. I disagree. I completely disagree, but that's okay. His tackle for loss numbers are absurd. True. What up, Pat? Imagine if we had a lineman as good as Trent Williams. Yeah, really? If we ever had that, it's crazy. But to be my edge guy who has the most value is Jared Verse. Interesting. I know literally zilch about him. That's the first time I heard his name. Not kidding. Why do you think CMC is worth his contract? Because they turn these guys into studs all over the place. It doesn't matter. Elijah Mitchell was a top-notch running back last year. Who? A 6th-round pick? Raheem Mostert would go off for 200 yards. Who else do they have? Jeff Wilson has been at like 150 yards. Like, their system allows dudes to just go nuts. Of course Elijah Mitchell's not CMC. That's my point. He's nowhere near CMC, yet he still put up, what, 1,500 yards last year? How many yards did Elijah Mitchell have? How many yards did he have last year? Oh, he only had 900? Why did I think... Oh, he only played 11 games. I must have saw something. He was on pace for that many at some point. But he only played in 11 games. So 963 yards in 11 games. What is that? 80 yards a game? $66, 36 there, 43, 40. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games over 100 yards. Another game over 90, another game over 85. Averaging 4.7 yards a carry throughout. Yeah. Tim hates white running backs. Oh, changes pigment. Now would be completely different. So the guys who run the system literally disagrees with you. They traded for CMC, but CMC brings receiving too. Yeah, well, they had Debo for that as well, to be the more receiving back, but they also handed him off the ball. But I agree. Elijah Mitchell's not CMC. Brock Purdy takes a snap, pitch play to the right side. Christian McCaffrey shows a little patience, and he will get a gain of about 4-ish, maybe, yeah, about 4. So it'll be 3rd and 3 now with 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Why did we let Moses go? I don't know what his contract ended up being, but Moses was meh, in my opinion. You can get an undrafted player and he still does good. That's yeah. I do not pay running. I don't care how good they are. I literally don't. I literally don't care. 2 receivers to each side. Purdy in the shotgun. 3rd and 3 at the 49-yard line of the Seahawks. Takes a snap. Drops back. Looking, throwing to the left side. And it'll be caught. Easy catch. Up to the 41-yard line to Jennings. Nice little slant pass and easy money there for Purdy. Did you see that, though? The guy that was covered by Trent Williams, the right defensive end, was absolutely shut down by Trent, even though that guy got a beautiful get-off. He timed the snap perfectly, and yet Trent still had the speed and quickness to make it not even a question was there going to be a pressure. Pitch play to the right here for Christian McCaffrey, and he's going to get tackled for no gain. Nice tackle by number 10. Nwosu. Oh, yeah, Nwosu, former Charger. Tim, going to miss you calling the Jets-Jaguars game. Yeah. It's disgusting. It takes all of us. Hashtag stop the hate. Oh, gosh. 2nd and 10. Purdy in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Pressure's coming, getting over to the left side. It'll be caught by McCaffrey, and another first down. This is what I'm talking about, man. Brock Purdy, he faces some pressure, a big, huge defensive tackle running down his throat, and yet he sidearms it past him, finds his man, and gets a first down. He is actually doing a great job the 2 games we've watched him against pressure. Good for Purdy, man. It's going to be real awkward when someone new comes to this chat and sees these comments. Wait, who's Moses? Morgan Moses, I'm assuming they're talking about, right? Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here for Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey will dive ahead for a gain of about 3. .420 to go here in the first quarter. Second down and about 8 after the 2-yard run up the middle there. Was Purdy a 4-year starter? That's a good question. I know he was at Iowa State, but I don't know how many years he played. Brock Purdy, college stats. Purdy in the shotgun at the 28, takes the snap, fakes the pitch. Now he's going to, what in the world? Oh, going the middle. What a beautiful play design. Touchdown, George Kittle. They fake the screen to the left, fake the screen to the right, go back to the middle. Kittle wide open, parts like the Red Sea. He beats the safety to the spot, and it's a touchdown, San Francisco. That is gold play design. That is gold. Wow. Yes, he was a 4-year starter for Iowa State. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good, and it's 7-0 San Francisco. Good night almighty. That is, I mean, you can't design that any better, especially against cover 2. It's just, it is deadly against cover 2. Deadly. You get that cover 2 look, and it's over. And just beautifully done by Brock Purdy as well. I mean, he sold it perfectly to both sides, and George Kittle just slips into the middle of the field. Nobody's within 10 yards, and it's a touchdown. You know what makes that perfect? None of the offensive line were eligible downfield. Yup. When it comes to injuries, do we or New York have the advantage? 100% we do. Because they just had to play a tough game against the Eagles. We had a whole bye week. Why can't our offense be like that, right? Purdy season, baby. Brock Purdy or Trey Lance. Let's let the takes begin. Dude, I'm impressed. Brock Purdy is definitely impressed since I've watched him. I really am. I mean, obviously he's in the perfect system, right? It's the perfect system. And you definitely have to take that into account. He's got weapons for sure. But here we go. There's the catch around the 1-yard line and returned up the right sideline. He's past the 25, fighting for extra, and will fall forward for a gain up to about the 32-yard line. Good return there by the Seahawks. And let's see if they can't add something here. Your scoreboard is not updated? What? I did update my scoreboard. Oh, it's not updating. Why is ESPN not updating right now? Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here for Walker. Walker fighting forward and up to a gain of about 3. Up to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Seahawks. Yeah, I've had to refresh it every time. I guess I'll just do it again. Got to figure something out. Hold on. All right, here we go. Geno in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. And Geno goes down, fumble! And I think the Seahawks jump on it. It looked like Lucas. Geno Smith got just waylaid by Hufanga, unblocked. Wow. That is some great freaking defensive design. He looks man to man on the tight end, and he just goes right at the quarterback instead of staying with the tight end. It's so like, the Niners have to be the best, most well-coached. Quick screen pass to the right on 3rd and 18, incomplete. Nick Bosa get a hand on it. They have to be the most well-coached and designed team in the NFL. They have to, right? Like, who else is as good? It's 7-0 San Francisco on top. Let me try to refresh this. Get another window up here. All right, here's the punt from Dixon. On 4th and 18, the snap. There's the punt. And it'll be fair, caught at the, 35. And he's going to run into him, and it's unbelievable. There's contact, and the Seahawks make a boneheaded penalty by Blunt. He says he got pushed into him. I disagree. He just ran right into him. He was not pushed. And does he even really touch him? Yeah, he hits his knee. It's a soft call, but it's just a stupid bonehead play there by Blunt. What is going on? All right. We got it. All right, here we go. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Jennings goes in motion from right to left, takes the snap. Play action, rolling to his right, now comes back towards the middle, looking, scanning, and now flicks it to Christian for only a 2-yard gain in the flat. And it's now going to be 2nd and 8. Okay, my phone needs a rest. All right, Neil, sounds good. Overall, on both sides, yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. Their plays look so beautiful. Trey Lance has outplayed everything I've seen from Trey Lance. I guess you meant to say something else. Chiefs have a great designed offense, but their defense is awful. So, yeah, you're right. Yeah. 2nd and 9. Takes a snap, drops back, looking. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by Ayuk, but only a gain of 3. Nice tackle there by the linebacker. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. The Eagles are designed well, too, but their run D still sucks. Yeah, the Eagles are a well-coached team. I'm not saying that there's no other well-coached teams, but, man, this Niners team, the design is just so beautiful. The thought processes. Here we go. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. Thanks for the subscription. Steps back, rolling to his right, has a man wide open. Is McLeod, Ray McLeod, but there is a flag on the field. Is this going to be coming back? Holding offense. Number 69, Giggity, gets called. Mike McClinchy gets called for the hold. And that'll move him back 10 yards. Instead of a first down, it'll be 3rd and 16 now after the hold. Red Ball Man, we're rooting for the Niners? Yes. By the way, Ovechkin looking to tie second all-time in goals tonight. Good luck. I saw that he got his 800th. That's pretty sweet. There were some wild takes earlier in the season that Shanahan wasn't the brains behind it all. That it was all Mike McDaniels. That's special. Special breed of human. Empty backfield set, takes the snap. Purdy steps up, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by McCaffrey. And he's only going to get a gain of about 7-ish, 8 maybe. So that'll set up 4th down. And now the Niners will have a decision to make. Purdy wants to go for it here, and he's going to go for it. There are no man's land. Oh, wait a minute. There's 10 seconds left. They're just trying to get him to jump. 5, 4. He gets lined up. 3 receivers to the right. Oh, wait. They actually take the snap? And they get him to jump? Taylor gets called for offsides. It worked? No way. No way it worked. Wow. We've seen teams do that all, like, that's not good coaching. Neutral zone infraction. That's not good coaching. That is just dumb defense right there. Undisciplined. We've seen every team do a form of that every single time. Every night, some team does a form of that. And now it's 4th and 2. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's stupid. Just let it. That was stupid. That was a stupid process. Reset the game clock to 1 second, and then we're going to start it on my clock. It's the end of the first quarter. Per usual, TH4 will hand Purdy his first loss, as usual. Yeah, there you go. You're so right, though. It's such a Heineke thing to do. Refs bugging, yeah. What up, Justin? Is Obi going to retire at the end of the season? Probably not, because I think he wants to get to Gretzky's goal number, and he can do it. I think he needs to play 2 more years. No, actually, yeah, he needs to play this year and next year, and I think he can get it, right? What is Wayne Gretzky's record? He's at 894, so it's pretty early in the hockey season, right? Evening, Tim. There you go. What's up, buddy? And so I think he could theoretically get it next year, but to be safe, he probably has to play the year after, and he would definitely get it. How many we got in tonight? We got 58 of you in tonight. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all being here, man. How many likes do we have? Do we have any likes? 24 likes? Not too bad. We could get that up, though. Come on, let's get to 40 likes. 60 of you, we could get to 40 likes pretty easy. If you don't mind. Helps out the stream a lot. I appreciate you guys. 25th. What to see Caps win another Stanley Cup? That would be fun. What up, Christina? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. All right, so we have 7-0 San Francisco at the end of the first quarter. Yeah, why is this ESPN not automatically refreshing today? That's kind of annoying. Brock Purdy right now is 9 for 9, 73 yards and a touchdown. This is a rookie in his 2nd game ever, and he's 9 for 9 to start this game. What in the world? And just like that, you got 8 more likes. Appreciate it. It does not cost you a Heineken to hit the sub. I gotta hit the like button too. I'm sorry, Justin. You're right. You don't have to though. You could skip it. We'll let you do it. I already give you money every month. I'm drawing the line here. All right. I think that's a fair line. I don't, but I do. You know? There's the kick from Wisnowski. Oh, they punted anyway? Come on. Oh, bad bounce there for the San Francisco 49ers. It bounces into the end zone. But there is a flag here. What's the flag going to be? I'm surprised they didn't go for it here. It's going to be a legal formation. They're going to decline it and accept at the 20. Oh, okay. So it'll be first time at the 25. They do. I don't understand completely when you're allowed to accept or have to decline. Doesn't really make sense to me. Some of them, it's like, yeah, you can add on. Other ones, no. Doesn't really make sense. Shanahan is low-key conservative on fourth down. Fair. But he was kind of in that no man's land. I'm surprised. Like, that ended up only being like a 20-yard, if that, net punt. Honestly. Like 15-yard punt. Here we go. Geno in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Geno going to the left side. Ooh, dangerous throw to DK. And he is completely blanketed there by Ward. My boss is a Seahawks fan. She's like, good luck. There you go. She would like good luck? Well, good luck. If number 4 beats the Niners, that would be a classic, right? No, too late, no takebacks. She's like, I'll change the screensaver later. I was laughing. All Seahawks. There you go. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Kenneth Walker will dive ahead for a gain of 4 up to the 29-yard line. 14.5 to go here in the second quarter. Niners up 7-0, but the Seahawks have the football. Trying to get themselves on the board. So this will bring up 3rd and 6 coming up for the Seahawks at their own 29-yard line. What does Shane Waldron have in store? He's been a tremendous offensive coordinator this year for the Seahawks. Geno in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Homer in the backfield takes the snap. 4-man rush. Going to sling it to Homer. Homer makes the first guy miss, and he cannot break the second tackle. And I believe it was Warner making the clean tackle to stop him. Oh, no, it was Greenlaw. Greenlaw makes the tackle, and nowhere to go. Eddie Williams becoming a subscriber. Appreciate you. The Caps are winning 1-0 right now. Noise. Wizards are terrible, yeah. What happens first? Wizards finals or Commanders Super Bowl win? Commanders Super Bowl win. Because the NBA has a lot to fix, in my opinion. Taunting. Offense number 14. DK Metcalf gets called for taunting. What happens? Wow. Both of them jawing back and forth. Why is Metcalf... Wow, DK Metcalf just shooing off Pete Carroll. Oh, DK Metcalf. You gotta... Come on, man. All right, there's the punt from Dixon. It'll be caught around the 27, 28-yard line and returned by McLeod, but only about to the 34-yard line. Nice tackle there. And there is a flag on the play, though. Another flag. DK Metcalf being a little bit, in my opinion, too much on the sideline. Pete Carroll trying to talk to him, and he's just like, shut up, basically. Like, I don't need to hear this from you. And it's like, you're hurting your team, bro. Holding, receiving team number 21. So that's against the Niners. And there will be a official timeout, I guess. What up, Jason? Is the term you're looking for? Yeah, that's the one. Basketball kind of overrated, to be honest. I love basketball, man. I grew up on basketball. That is my... That was my first love, if you will. I played basketball my whole childhood up until college, and but their problem with just players resting whenever they feel like it, and it's all the players teaming up and deciding where they want to go and all this stuff, and like, I mean, yeah, it's great for the players and that's cool, but when you're a fan of the team, it just makes it so hard when you're in like a crap city, right, that people don't want to go to, and DC is not really that popular at all. But you know, if you don't draft extremely well, right? Oklahoma City drafting Westbrook, Harden, and KD to get to the finals, or you know, the Bucks drafting Middleton and Giannis, right? Like, if you don't get like some top-notch guys like that, you literally have no shot to win a finals. And I don't know. It makes it tough when you're a fan of a team, which is why a lot of NBA fans are really fans of players more than they are teams. Like, they don't care about teams anymore, right? Like, when you talk to a lot of NBA fans, they're like, oh, I'm a LeBron fan. Oh, I'm a Luka fan. Oh, I'm a Steph Curry fan, right? Like, they're not, it's hardly like, or if they say, oh, I'm a Lakers fan, it's because I'm a fan of LeBron, right? Like, the Lakers fans were not most, obviously there's a lot of Lakers fans because they've been a powerhouse for a long time, but a lot of people were Cavs fans, then Heat fans, then Cavs fans, then Lakers fans, right? And it's just a whole different beast in the NBA. Yeah, OKC got to the finals against the Heat. Did that happen with Tom Brady and Sean Payton and the Dolphins? What? I'm going to call Warriors. Let's go Wizards Bullets. Yeah, I'm a Wizards fan too. All right, here we go. Under center here is Purdy at the own 24-yard line. Single back formation, takes a snap, handoff up the middle here. Christian McCaffrey spinning off a tackler and stays on his feet and still going. And he'll get a gain of about 6 yards. And that was pretty much all Christian McCaffrey, running backwards even. But he just keeps those feet a-churning like a running back is taught to do. And it's 2nd and 4. It almost happened. Yeah, but it didn't, right? 2nd and 4. Single back formation. Now it's a I formation. Shuzek motions back into the backfield. Takes a snap. Play action. Rolling to his right is Purdy. Purdy going to throw it to the right side. Has a man wide open is Ayuk, who jumps over a defender and then goes out of bounds. And it's another first down from San Francisco. Yeah, San Francisco pouring it on right now a little bit. Not in the scoring, but they are definitely beating them down in statistically speaking, right? Because Purdy just completes his 10 for 10 on the day. McCaffrey, 7 carries, 41 yards. That's over 5 yards a carry, nearly 6. They're hurting them bad. All right, up to the 46-yard line. Purdy under center. McLeod in motion from left to right, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for McCaffrey. McCaffrey will dive ahead and get a gain of close to 4. I expect loyalty from my wife in only 4 days a week. Today I watched Michael Jordan at 41 years old for the Wizards. Scored 96 points in 2 days and had 51 points on one of those games against Charlotte. And the next game was against the Nets. I went to Jordan's last home game in Washington. That was fun. Offensive number 11. 10-yard penalty. So Brandon Ayuk gets called for blocking the back. Yep. Easy call right there. Easy call. So now instead of a 2nd and 6, it'll be 1st and 20. Where did Purdy play ball? Iowa State. Truman's 34 years old. Geez, he's old but still playing at a high level. Yup, he's a stud. All right, they're going to give him 1st and 18. So it's going to be at the spot of the foul rather than the line of scrimmage here. Empty backfield set here for Brock. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Purdy steps up. Throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Kittle. Kittle running away from a defender, and he will fall forward up to about the 47-ish yard line. 11.5 to go here in the second quarter. Trying to get some of those yards back. Tim, who would you want to win to help out the Commanders? We're rooting for the Niners if you are a Commanders fan. We definitely want the Seahawks to lose. Definitely. $11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Purdy in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. 2nd and 9, takes the snap, drops back to pass, blitz coming, swings it over to the left side and overthrows Christian McCaffrey. Takes a shot at the end of that play, and that'll be 3rd and 9. That's his first incomplete pass of the game. He went 11 for 11 before throwing an incomplete pass here. Geno, 4 for 9, 11 yards, and been sacked 1 time for 11 yards. They have 0 passing yards in the second quarter. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Drops back. Purdy throwing it to the right side. And, not on the same page with Ayuk. And I guess he was, I don't know, it's either he just was off target or he was expecting him to come back a little bit quicker. He is a little frustrated. Maybe, I can't tell if it's at himself or what. And Kyle Shanahan dropping some expletives. Why can't I think of the word? Anyway, dropping some bad words after that incomplete pass. 4th and 9. Wishnowski. There's the punt. And it'll be fair, caught at about the 19-yard line there by Lockett. And Niners just trying to play the field position game here. I hope Chase Young doesn't become the next RG3, be good for 1 year and suck the rest of his career. I don't think he will. He has the right attitude. He's a completely different ego than RG3. RG3 was not a very good person, in my opinion. And Chase Young is completely different in that. Now we're just watching the guy throw fish. Great, yeah. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Don't leave us hanging. Throw a pair of Depends and just fill them up. Here we go. At the 18-yard line, takes a snap. Geno with a delayed handoff up the middle here for Walker, and Walker will meet Fred Warner in the hole for only a 2-yard gain. Did not win that matchup. At the end of every game we win, you should play HDTR, of course. That is what we do. All right. 2nd and 8 at the 20. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Hufanga might be blitzing here. Geno calling it out. Takes the snap. He does blitz. Now he's going to throw it over to the left side, and it'll be caught quickly by DK Metcalf. And for a first down, move the chains here for Seattle. Hey, Tim, can you play QB for us? Yikes. That would be a bad day. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Geno in the shotgun. First and 10, takes the snap. 4-man rush, quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by DK Metcalf. And Metcalf up to the 45. I thought he was about to get stripped. Fred Warner going back and forth. And DK Metcalf still jawing. Not good. He needs to... Bit of a diva. TH4 was on Cowherd today. This was an aura about him. There was, rather, expecting a 10-point win on Sunday. Minimum. Here we go. First and 10. Under 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Up to the 46-yard line of Seattle. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. Play action. Drops back. Quick throw over to Metcalf. And Metcalf incomplete. Ward all over him. And it's 8:38 to go in the second quarter. DK always talking trash after the catch. Yep. All right. Second and 10. 8:38 to go in the second quarter. Empty backfield set. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Walker, who gets a gain of 2, and he takes a shot. He could have just went out of bounds, but instead stays just standing there kind of, waiting for the hit. And it's 8:24 to go in the second quarter. 3rd and 8 now for the Seahawks. Up to the 48-yard line. Here we go. Geno in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Geno scans the field here. Might be seeing a blitz. Takes the snap. There is a blitz, but wait, there is a... Oh, he does complete it, but there's a flag of the play. It looks like it's probably false start. False start, number 16, Tyler Lockett gets called for the false start. Oh, yep, definitely moved early. Definitely moved early. Now it's 3rd and 13. Not ideal going on for the Seahawks. A lot of 3rd and longs. 3rd and 13 now. Backed up to their own 43. 2 running backs in the backfield. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Steps up. Avoids the rush. Pumping. Now Geno's going to keep it rolling to the right, and he has room to run! And he'll get the first down up to midfield. Or past midfield, up to the 45-yard line. They want a flag against Hufanga for dragging Geno out of bounds. I don't know if I agreed with it, but they were definitely all over it. How much would you pay someone like Jimmy G in free agency? $0.00. I would actually pay him $10 million to stay away. And it was actually out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Is this a good... I don't know. I don't know. 1st and 10, up to the 39-yard line. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here. Walker will dive ahead for a gain of 5. Up to the 34. 2nd and 5 now. There you go. Who's Offensive Player of the Year? That's a good question. Who is the Offensive Player of the Year? It's got to be either... I gotta imagine it's JJ, right? JJ or Tyreek Hill? But Hill's kind of slowed down, right? I don't know. Probably JJ. Puts a man in motion. Geno in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the left side. Has his man Fant up the left sideline and another first down. Noah Fant moving the chains. Gain of about 10. Yeah, chat's agreeing, JJ. Probably. Probably. Kelsey's a good answer, too. He's been balling. 1st and 10. Lockett in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Throwing it to the left side. And it'll be caught by DK Metcalf at the 20. Trying to take his head off. There you go. DK Metcalf looking like he's not talking off to that one. There you go. But JJ has more yards. How many more touchdowns does Kelsey have, though? Josh Jacobs on a bad team. I don't think it's got to be a player on a pretty good team, I would imagine, right? All right, 2nd and 8. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Geno takes a snap, drops back. Pumping, now going to the middle of the field and nearly intercepted by Hufanga. Now that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Hufanga nearly getting there. That was another dangerous throw by Geno. We've seen a couple of those. Oh my gosh, he just alligator arms it. That should have been an easy interception. 3rd and 8, 3 receivers to the right. Now DK Metcalf motions over to the left. 2 receivers to each side. Geno takes the snap. 4-man rush. Pressure's coming. Has to get rid of it, and it does over the middle. And he gets tackled to the ground, but no flag for roughing the passer. And that will force the Seahawks to settle for a field goal here. Hey, Tim, do you think Deshaun Jackson is a Hall of Famer? I don't. I personally don't. He only has 55 TDs, but he also has... The argument is for his explosive ability. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. And it's 7-3 now. Seahawks on top. Now I'm annoyed that ESPN is not updating today, because now I have to do like a random Google search to then do this, to then do this, to then exit out of this, and then bring this refreshed. Once it comes up with 3 points. It only has 5 seasons above 1,000 yards and never had 100 catches in a year, so he doesn't have any benchmarks. Well, look up his explosives. It's something crazy. Like, he's leading like over 50-yard touchdowns by a large margin, and then also over 40 or something like that. Like, that's where the argument for him comes in for people, is that explosive ability. So, is that enough? You can be the judge, I guess. But that's where it comes in, though. If the NFL liked punters, Tressway would be a lock, yeah. Jackson rarely plays an entire season. True. I think the Eagles put him in their Ring of Fame. Yeah. The thing, like, why should Deshaun Jackson be in the Hall? He technically garnered a Super Bowl ring from the Rams. That's funny. I personally don't think he is. Greatest big play weapon. There's more than to more. Yeah, there is more to his 61 career touchdowns than the play deemed the miracle at the New Meadowlands. Of course, the 61 career scores, 42 of them were over 30, 34 of them were over 40, 29 of them were over 50. Almost half of his touchdowns were over 50, which is pretty wild. Those 29 touchdowns over 50 yards put Jackson tied for the second most in NFL history with Hall of Fame wide receiver Randy Moss, just trailing Jerry Rice. So, like, that was, like, the main argument I remember, but I think it takes more than that, and I just don't agree that he's there. He fumbled lots of TDs, yeah. Jackson can barely play a game. He's made out of plastic. Yeah. Deshaun with the Eagles was good, and he had some great years with the Bucks and Skins. Yeah, he was definitely a talented receiver, but not a Hall of Famer. Tim, thoughts on Seahawks wanting to sign Geno to a multi-year contract? I good luck. Good luck. Depends on how much it costs, I guess. Here we go. Man in motion, 2 receivers to each side. Purdy and the pistol. At their own 25-yard line here. Puts another man in motion, takes a snap, play action. Quick throw over to the left side, and George Kittle does not come down with it. Good defense there by Neal. 2nd and 10, under 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Deshaun Jackson's my guy, even though he was primarily an Eagle, yeah. 49ers better not sell. All right, 2nd and 10, 4:41 to go in the second quarter. Purdy in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. And they're going to say neutral zone infraction. Brock Purdy is going to run it himself to the left side. And that is going to be for naught because they're going to have a neutral zone infraction or offsides, one of the two. And should be a 5-yard penalty. 2nd and 5. Yep. Lined up in the neutral zone. And it'll be a 2nd down. And 5. 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. Seahawks did get the ball first. So the Niners will get the ball coming out of halftime. Yep, this is potentially my last stream before leaving. Or it is before leaving, true. Takes a snap. Brock Purdy handing it off to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey cutting it back, and will fight forward for a gain of 3. 3rd and 2 now coming up for the Niners. Yep, I remember him dropping the ball, yep. Deshaun Jackson would have a lot more touchdowns if he didn't act like an idiot. True. Before leaving for what? I'm going on a cruise this next week. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Purdy in the shotgun. Jennings in motion, but stays on the right side. McCaffrey in the backfield with him. Takes a snap. Going to hand it off up the middle to him. And McCaffrey will dive ahead and get the first down. Under 3.5 to go here in the second quarter. Christian McCaffrey having a pretty solid performance. 9 carries, 47 yards. So over 5 yards a carry still. Good blocks by Kittle and McClinchy. The other tight end made the block. He could have been gone. I formation here. Takes the snap. Pitch play to the right side is McCaffrey. McCaffrey, patience, trying to show that vision, but not a lot there. Good play by Collier. Collier? Making the tackle for only a 1-yard gain. 2.5 to go here in the second quarter. Clint Hurt, the defensive coordinator for the Seahawks. Interesting. Dolphins-Bills this Saturday. Yep. Can't wait for the Eagles-Bears game. Here we go. Purdy the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Purdy setting up the screen to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets sniffed out immediately, and he's going to lose a couple. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning now. It's going to be third down and about 12 or so. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts. Let's see what San Francisco can draw up here. Tim, are you leaving on the cruise tomorrow? Nope, on Saturday. What up, Jose? The NFL is disrespecting us. We only have a 56% chance of making the playoffs according to the NFL. It's probably because Sunday's a 50-50 game. I think whoever wins that game goes up to like 90%. But they still view that Washington Giants game as a 50-50 affair, I'm sure. Let's look at ESPN. They actually have us as 63.3% favorites on the game. So I don't know. Is Washington versus San Francisco game on Saturday or Sunday? It's on a Saturday, Christmas Eve. And I'm blowing, baby. Another subscriber. We're just growing like weeds, man. We got John Gwip. John Gwip subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. We tied them away, banged up without a bye, without Benjamin St. Juste. Yep. The Giants could lose out. They could. Still mad about that tie. Yeah, I've moved on. It's whatever. I think ties should be eliminated from football, but that's just me. Look at that. Seattle has a 12 on their building. That's pretty cool. Purdy drops back to pass on 3rd and 11, going down the middle of the field, and oh my gosh, Quandre Diggs drops an interception right in his chest. That is a rookie mistake there. Yikes. You know what's hilarious? Is as soon as I say Purdy's impressed me, he starts to look like a mortal again, right? Like it is like the NFL loves to prove me wrong. Loves to prove me wrong. Over and over and over again. But what are you going to do? BFF, my BFF subscribed to the channel. Thank you, BFF. There's the kick from Wishnowsky. Wishnowsky is going to punt it to about the 19-yard line is where Tyler Lockett will fair catch it. So Geno Smith will have 81 yards between him and the end zone. Rookie mistake, yep. He let that safety bait him. He was just digging it as soon as he started throwing the ball downfield. More than 8 air yards. He hasn't looked as shot. That's not... Against Tampa Bay, he looked pretty good throwing the ball deep, man. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw over to the left side, and it'll be caught by Lockett for a gain of about 6. Clock continues to move. They hurry up to the line. 1:40. They still have 3 timeouts. It's 2nd and about 4. Up to the 25-yard line. Takes a snap. Drops back. Quick throw over to the left side. It'll be nice catch by Goodwin. Marquise Goodwin makes the grab, and it'll be enough for the first down, move the chains, and out of bounds. 1:27 to go here in the second quarter. Three receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Delayed handoff here for Homer, and he's going to get only a gain of about 4-ish. Greenlaw makes the tackle here. Clock continues to run. I don't like that play call at all. It's kind of an odd play call here. You got him moving. Why are we calling that? Interesting. Three receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back. Throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Homer. Homer. Fumble! And it's picked up by Greenlaw going down the left sideline. And he's going to get pushed out of bounds inside the 10 by Lucas. And the Niners have the football inside the 10 with 56 seconds left. And Homer coughs it up. He gets tackled by two defenders at the same time. It's Ward and Greenlaw. Greenlaw forced it out. Nice hit by Greenlaw, and it was Ward who scooped it up, and he was running down the left sideline of the defense, and yeah, he just gets going. Now it's 1st and goal from about the 7-yard line or so. And now they can extend their lead here before half, which is a big deal because I already mentioned San Francisco gets the football coming out of halftime. They're up to the 6-yard line. Three receivers bunched to the left. McLeod goes in motion to the right. Two receivers each side. McCaffrey, the single back. Probably going to run it here, I would imagine. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side. McCaffrey cuts it up the middle. McCaffrey fighting. Oh my gosh, he gets so close. It's going to be a yard short. Clock is running. Why aren't the Seahawks not calling a timeout? Wow, the Seahawks let an extra 3 seconds or 4 seconds go off the clock. Maybe they'll add it back. They should have called a timeout way earlier. I mean, why aren't you prepared to call a timeout immediately? Granted, it's only 4 seconds. Yeah, okay, there we go. They added the 4 seconds. So, never mind. Just the clock manager didn't stop the clock on the right time. But they were prepared. Pete Carroll, not a spring chicken here. Nice hit by Greenlaw. 2nd and goal. All right, 2nd and goal at the 1. McCaffrey, the single back here. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle, and McCaffrey gets the touchdown. Dude, there was actually a bet I should have made earlier. That would have hit. That's unfortunate. There's a touchdown. I'm pretty sure it said McCaffrey and Kittle both had to score a touchdown each. And then McCaffrey had to get like combined 80 yards receiving and rushing or something like that. And it's already about to hit, and it's not even the end of the first half. Or actually, I think it already has hit. Yeah, it already has hit. Wow. All right, Robbie Gould to kick the extra point from the middle of the field. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's 14-3. San Francisco on top. And it's going to be an uphill battle here for the Seahawks. I love how you don't show bias when you call the game. Most of the time, it's all about football game. Thanks, man. That is what I try to do. I'm glad people notice. Tim, in another universe, the Cowboys will not lose out. Dallas proceeds to lose every remaining game and miss the playoffs. One of the ESPN's talking heads said this morning that the Giants should pay Danny Dimes $30 million a year. My coffee almost fell out of my hand. I hope they do. How's Ruby? Ruby's doing good. She's going to be hanging out with my grandparents for the week. That sucks. He could have held the ball tighter, to be honest. Yep. I mean, it was a nice hit, though, by Greenlaw. That was a big hit. 49ers had 0 points. You ain't lying. There's the kick from Gold. And it'll be caught around the 9-yard line. Going up the left sideline here. And he's going to fight for the 30-ish yard line. So not a bad return. So 42 seconds left in the second quarter for the Seahawks. They have 2 timeouts. They really need some points. Really need some points. Can't believe Diggs did not get that interception. I mean, that is a classic stereotype of DBs, isn't it? The reason they're DBs is because they can't catch. Otherwise, they would be receivers. Here we go. Man in motion. 3 receivers to the right. Kittle in the shotgun. Kittle in the shotgun. Geno in the shotgun. Oh, my God. Going deep. And it's going to be caught by DK Metcalf. Holy smokes. There is a flag on the play, though. What's the flag? Ooh, it may... they're saying incomplete. Anyway, there is a flag as well. Oh, it's pass interference by DK Metcalf. So he didn't even catch it, and he pass interferes. Double dinger there. What in the world? Oh, there it is. Easy PI call. Easy PI. Does he even bring this in? No, it doesn't look like he even brought it in anyway. But he definitely grabbed a handful of jersey and pulled on Ward. So now it's 1st and 20, backed up to their own 20. Geno takes the snap, drops back, steps up, throws to the right side. It'll be caught by Lockett. And Lockett will lay a boom before he goes out of bounds. Gains about 15-ish yards or so. 28 seconds up near the 35. Smith in the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Quick throw to the left side, and it is going to be caught. And they're going to have to use their second timeout here with about 23 seconds. I don't know. We'll see if they add some time. It's at 21 right now, but it should have been probably called at 23, but we'll see. Did you see Trustway leads all punters in Pro Bowl voting? I didn't. Good. Finally. What's the vibes heading into Sunday Night Football? Most people got us winning, but it would be on brand for us to lose. Well, actually, we're doing really good on primetime games. So it's actually looking like we should win this game. You better spell the GOAT's name correctly at Noah Washington. Oh, gosh. What happened? Heineke? Oh, Trustway. Yeah, that's right. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Geno takes the snap. Drops back. Throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Walker. Walker makes the first guy miss, and he's going to get no gain and tackled inbounds. And now it'll be 4th down. And who called timeout? Did San Francisco call timeout? San Francisco calls timeout. They want a blocked punt here. They're going to send the house. And they're going to try to even add to their total with only 17 seconds. Trey Lance becomes available. Would you want Washington to go after him? Not in trade. I'm not trading him for him. If he was a free agent, I would sign him in a heartbeat. But trade? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Need DK to pop off fantasy playoffs. Good luck. Dixon to punt it away. And they do not block it. Will they get a return? Nope, they will not. And it bounces all the way into the end zone. Far punt. But 8 seconds left. I'm sure Shanahan and the Niners will just settle here and kneel it. So let's take a look here at the first half stats. We have Brock Purdy, 12 for 16, 96 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions, but he's thrown a couple that should have been. Geno Smith, 12 for 20, 70 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, has been sacked 1 time for 11-yard loss. Running game for both teams, you have Christian McCaffrey, 12 carries, 56 yards, and Seattle Leading ball carrier, you have Geno with 1 carry, 18, and Kenneth Walker with 6 carries for 18. Totally different statistical numbers there, right? DK Metcalf, leading receiver, 3 catches, 28 yards. Leading receiver for the Niners. George Kittle, 3 catches, 39 yards, and a touchdown. You had Travis Homer, who lost a fumble, the only one to lose a fumble. Kicking wise, you have 1 for 1 on extra points. No, this is not true. 2 for 2 on extra points for Robbie Gould, and 1 for 1 of Jason Myers. Is there any other stats then? No, for the most part, it stays true. Wisnowski's got 4 punts. Dixon's got 5. Taking a look here at the team stats. 7 first downs for the Niners, 6 for the Seahawks. Neither team good on third down. 2 for 6 for the Niners, 1 for 7 for Seattle. We have penalties-wise, we have 4 penalties against the Niners and 6 against the Seahawks. We have the 1 turnover against Seattle, and time of possession pretty close, 15:47 to 14:13. And that is what our halftime is sitting currently at 14-3, Seattle on top. All right, let's refresh this over here since it's not doing it on its own today for whatever reason. Cool. All right, Tim, I'm gonna miss you. Yeah, it'll be a long week, but we'll be back for down the stretch. Yo, Tim, you need to update the scoreboard. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate it. What's up, everybody in the chat? Should we do a game of Weddle? What up, Happy Day 77? Seahawks are my favorite team. Nice. Welcome to the channel, man. You want to start with Terry McLaurin? We start with, we got the receiver, 6 foot tall. It's a 28 or 29-year-old with a low number. Not in the NFC, so we have to go over to the AFC side. A name that comes to mind is Robert Woods. Robert Woods, not it. And not in the AFC South. What about Devontae Parker? Is he 6 foot? How do you spell Parker's name? No, he's 6. What, really? He's 6'3"? Okay. So we're in the AFC East, but not on. Oh, are we looking for Diggs? Stephon Diggs? It is Stephon Diggs. For the next one, we'll start with Trayvon Diggs. We'll start with his brother. All right. We do have a 6'2". We're on defense in the NFC, but not the NFC East. Older than 24, higher than number 7. So, and it's 6'2" exactly, though. Let's go with NFC North. I'm going to try the safety, like Adrian Amos. I don't know how tall he is. He's only 6 foot. It is a safety, though, and we are in the NFC North. Older than this, is this got to be Harrison Smith? It is Harrison Smith. And a couple of bang-bang ones, man. Bada-bang-bang, bada-bang-bang-bang. Both of them done in 3. Well, that was quick. Caps game's over, as in they're winning. 8-1, we'll have to wait for Ovi. Gotcha. Ovi will tie Howe versus the Red Wings, mark my words. All right. The charmed life of Brock Purdy. No kidding. We are the Falcons now in hockey. We have a win, though. Can you imagine if we tie the Giants again? That would be funny, wouldn't it? We're both now would be 7-5-2. That would be weird for the playoffs. That would be weird. Like, what are they... Hold on. I saw this website that Corey was using, like, NFL playoff, like, maker or something. Simulate matchups or something. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so if we go to week 15, let's say it's a San Francisco win, a Washington tie, a Lions win, and does any other game matter? We could just say the Cowboys win. So in this case, nothing changes. Let's go over to the next side, or the next week. Let's say Washington loses. Say the Giants lose. Where are they at? They lose. Say the Lions win. Do the Lions sneak in? The Lions do sneak in. If we tie and then both lose, and the Seahawks lose. Where's the Seahawks? Who do they play next on this one? Ooh, versus the Chiefs? I got the Chiefs in that game. So yeah, the Seahawks are in trouble. So, man, as early as week 16, the Lions could be back in the playoff picture if that happens. But if we go back over here and we say Washington wins, Lions would be here. Or if the Giants win, the Giants will be here. So that's what I'm saying. It's like if Washington or the Giants win, they're almost a lock for the playoffs. Like, this is the biggest game of the year by a mile. It's a big deal. Is Carissa Thompson the hottest female commentator of all sports? Maybe. I don't know. Fly Gordier Howe was the Wayne Gretzky before Gretzky. He played for Detroit. Do it will be destiny that Ovi ties and or passes Howe versus team. His old team, yeah. We play them Saturday, I think. That'd be cool. What about the Panthers? Oh, that's right. So let's see. If we look at the Panthers here, like, Panthers... Well, they're fighting for the division, right? Like, if the Bengals win, the Panthers win. Who else was there in that division? Atlanta. Let's say Atlanta wins. So Bucks would still be there. We have week 16. If you have... Who's going to win this game? Let's say the Bucks win. Where are the Panthers? Panthers have the Lions. I already said they lost. And then Atlanta has the Ravens. That's a tough one with no Lamar. If Lamar's back, you got to think it's the Ravens, right? So I would go Ravens here, week 17. I got the Falcons over the Cardinals. This is a tough game. I'm just going to give them the Browns the win for now. Detroit at 9-7. That's insane. They're favored, though. I'm going to have the Giants win against the Colts. And then it's Tampa versus Carolina. That's a big matchup, right? Massive matchup. Massive. Let's just do both. Let's do this one first at 8-8. And then it's like, let's see. The Falcons will be eliminated if Tampa wins 2 more games. But if Tampa loses to Carolina, Atlanta sneaks in. Wow. Or if, like, the Cardinals win, and I don't know. There's a lot that could happen here. A lot that could happen. Many different things. Seahawks to lose, yeah. Do you guys think 28-13 is a good parlay? Like, you want to bet the final score will be 28-13? I mean, that's a fair guess. It's dangerous, though. I wouldn't bet it. I feel like you're just throwing money away. Like, depends on the odds, I guess. If you could bet $1 and win 100, sure. But if you're betting $10 to win 50, meh. The Panthers win out. They win the division. Yes. Any one of those teams, if they win out, they end. Yes. QB's Devs and Marino, they'll probably lose out. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. How good will Ritter look? I liked Ritter coming out of college. Who does Washington want this to win this game? We want the Niners to win. Me personally, I don't think the Falcons to win the South. I don't want the Falcons to win the South because one of my friends is a Falcons fan. Nice. Yeah. Jason says, I hope the Panthers win out. That would be wild with firing Matt Rule. And then that would, what's his name? Wilkes is the coach right now. Wow. The offer still stands? What offer? Had a broken keyboard, bought a broken keyboard. Brutal. Redskins say, can I get you a new keyboard for Christmas? Nice. Screw this keyboard. If the Jets beat the Lions, both us and the Giants have more cushion going into Sunday? Absolutely. Absolutely. Matt Rule already buying nice new jobs. Matt Rule got a nice new job. What did he get? Where did Matt Rule go? Nebraska Cornhuskers. Nice. Nice. Matt Rule was Baylor before he came into the league, right? Yeah, Baylor. Gotcha. I only got like $20 on my account. Yeah, because you buy every Redskins memorabilia you can. Temple, then Baylor. Gotcha. That's only half the story. Yeah. Tim, if you see any NFC East fans on your cruise that are not Washington, push them overboard. What up, Kikosio? Tell us the rest, dear sir. Yeah. All right, there's the kick from the Seahawks, and the Niners will get the ball first, catching it around the 2, returning it. And McLeod gonna roll to the right side, has blockers in front, and gonna get up to the 40-yard line. Nice return by McLeod. And great field position again for the Niners and Brock Purdy. I'm telling you, we are going to be clinched by the week 16. Then have to start. Then we have to start playing. What team do you want to avoid in the wild card? Yeah, I don't know if we beat the Niners, but we'll see. It would be very Heineke-esque, though. You're right. But then we will be as toxic as Cowboys and Eagles fans. San Francisco. Here we go. Jujek in motion. Stays on the right side, though. Single back formation. Takes the snap. Purdy handing it off up the middle for Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey will get spun around and gain for a gain of about 4 up to the 45-yard line. Wow, they give him the 5th yard. Okay, so never mind. They go up to the 46-yard line, gain of 5. If Washington loses, Seattle loses, Detroit loses, is Washington still in the playoffs? Yes. Here we go. Pistol formation. Purdy has a fullback on his left, takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, scanning, and he's going to go deep. Has a man wide open. George Kittle down the left sideline. One man to beat his Kittle, or Diggs, makes them both miss, and it's a touchdown, San Francisco. I think it was Brooks who also came up and tried to make a play after Diggs slowed down Kittle, but Kittle makes both of them miss, and it ends up being a touchdown. Just a completely voided coverage there. No, it was, who's number 57? Whoever number 57 is for the Seahawks did not make a very good attempt at tackling Kittle there, and it's another touchdown for San Francisco. And this game is getting a little bit out of hand here. Here's Gold, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-3 now. Yikes. Yikes. This is so good for us. Yep. Brittle. Yep. Yep. Blown coverage. Okay. There you go. We're back. Denver will go after Jimmy G. That is hilarious. Russell has to stay in Denver. They paid him way too much money. This is so good for us. I think that they fire Eberflus. You know what would be interesting? Denver fire Eberflus and then hire Shane Waldron to reunite Russell Wilson and his offensive coordinator. That is my prediction. Is a player that's drafted in the first round expected to have 10 all-pro seasons and 15 seasons in the NFL? No. 10 all-pro seasons is super Hall of Fame worthy. Yeah, that's insane. Why is Harrison Ford still acting? He's like 80. Some people just love to do what they do, man. It's Hackett in Denver. I don't know. I'm not a Eberflus fan. Eberflus. His time management and decision making has been horrible over there in Denver as well. Get rid of him, man. 10 All-Pros. Yeah, Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, that is like the top of the top. Those come around once every draft, maybe. Right? It's not Eberflus. I'm telling you, Eberflus is a part of the problem. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's Hackett. Nathaniel Hackett's in Denver? Oh, shoot. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Nathaniel Hackett. I'm sorry. I got their names mixed up. Eberflus is in Chicago. Got you. Where did Eberflus come from again, then? I know Hackett came from Green Bay. Where did he come from? He was the D coordinator for the Colts. Gotcha. I just got their names mixed up. That's my fault. All right, touchback there from the Niners for the Seahawks. 25-yard line is where Geno Smith and the offense will start this next drive. Tim is going to be streaming games at 80. It's written in the stars. Oh yeah, you're totally right about Hackett, who could not hack it. What's the expectation of a first round pick then? Here we go. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here, and it is a gain of about 3, maybe 4. for Walker. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Seahawks. What would be the expectations of a first-round pick? I would say a guy that gets paid a second contract and is a successful contributor to your team in some way, shape, or fashion. And not in some way, as a every down starter. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by Fant. Fant will get out of bounds, but for no gain. Right? And so, yeah, I would say a guy that gets a second contract for your team and a consistent starter. Now, obviously it changes if they're a top 5 pick. Then you want a guy that's a Pro Bowler consistency, not an all-pro, but a Pro Bowler, and a guy that can really change your franchise, like a quarterback or a defensive end or a left tackle, something like that. But as you go down, a consistent starter that gets a second contract. Here we go. Geno in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Geno steps up, throwing it to the left side, and it's intercepted! Niners going the other way, and Goodwin cannot get the tackle, and it's a touchdown, San Francisco. And it's a flag on the play. Not sure what the flag is. What's the flag? Personal foul. Roughing the passer! Nick Bosa gets called for roughing the passer. And the interception for a touchdown is negated. Wow. Nick Bosa getting pressure. Oh, he finished him to the ground. This needs to be eliminated. It's trash. It is trash. I really don't care. It just... Oh my gosh. I finished the tackle. What if he had the football? I can't tell that he got rid of the football. It's such a stupid rule. Eliminate that trash. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. Avoids the rush. Now rolling to his right. Geno Smith down the right sideline. Caught. And Tyler Lockett gets pushed out of bounds. A big first down play for the Seahawks. There is a flag at the top of the route, though. Is it Tyler Lockett? He got a lot of space. Is it offensive? Illegal contact defense, number 38. Penalties declined. First down. Save some TV ratings. Yep. Man, that's a great avoidance by Geno Smith. Boom. What a catch. Here we go. Takes a snap. Handoff to the left side is Walker. And he's only going to gain of 1. And it's 2nd and 9 coming up for the Seahawks. But yeah, that call needs to be eliminated in the NFL. Finish the tackle on the quarterback. Stop it. When I'm going to tackle, I don't know if the ball is gone or not. He could have pump faked it. Who knows? Quick throw over to the left side, and it will be caught. And out of bounds for a gain of about 5 or so. Maybe 4. 3rd down and mid coming up for the Seahawks. Is St. Juice, I believe, is coming back. Yes. Tim, whatever you do in life, don't turn into Jairus. Me and Jairus are 2 different people. Jairus does his own thing, and it's fine. 3 receivers to the right. Now 1 motions over to the left. It's Goodwin. 2 receivers each side. Geno takes a snap. 4-man rush. Geno through the right side, and it'll be caught for the first down by Lockett. And he actually did not get touched. But Lockett did not try to get up and run for more. All right. And that'll move the chains, and they're well inside field goal range, but they're thinking touchdown here up around the 25-yard line. Here we go. 1st and 10. Four receivers to the right. Geno takes a snap. Only a 3-man rush. Geno going deep to the left, and it's caught. It is a catch! Oh my gosh, he says he's inbounds, catch at the 2! Young makes the catch. What a grab! How in the world did he stay in bounds? There's a flag. What's the flag here? Holding offense number 72. And the big play is negated anyway. I still want to see if he even got both feet in bounds. That was insane. It's the right tackle on Lucas. And Obakam just gets the hold. Definitely easy call. Takes the catch. I don't think he gets his feet in bounds anyway, so I don't think that would have been a catch. Here we go. 1st and 20. 3 receivers bunched to the left at the 35-yard line now. Lockett in motion from left to right. Takes a snap. Low snap. He does handle it, though. Quick throw to the left for DK in the flat. DK stiff arms a man to the ground. But he only gets back to the line of scrimmage as Fred Warner comes to clean him up. But that corner stood no chance. Ooh, where's the flag by Fred Warner? How do you not throw that flag? Fred Warner just comes and just runs right into him way after the play. You called DK Metcalf for talking earlier. Now another dude shoving way after the play right in front of your face, ref, and you don't call anything? Inconsistent. 3 receivers to the right. Geno in the shotgun. Takes the snap, 4-man rush. Steps up. And Nick Bosa gets the sack! And now the Seahawks are way outside of field goal range, backed up to their own 47. It's 3rd and a mile and a half. Holy smokes. Also, where's the roughing the passer? He touched him, right? No, Nick Bosa does a good job not finishing the tackle. Stupid. 46-yard line, takes a snap. Geno throwing it to the left side, and what a horrible defensive play call by the Niners. They let him get an extra 12, 14 yards, and now they're back in field goal range. Why are you playing 20 yards off the ball? And now they have an opportunity at a 51-yard field goal because you let him get a 12 to 14. How long was that play? Now they'll take it's now a 51-yard attempt. It was a 13-yard play. Wow. And so instead of a 60-yard field goal, now it's a 51 from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle, and it's good. That's just a terrible I hate that defensive play call there. You're just giving them an opportunity at a field goal, and now they're only down by 2 scores. Granted, your defense has been playing strong, and maybe that won't matter in the grand scheme of things, but it's still not ideal. But whatever. What are you going to do? Bosa's defensive player of the year, in my opinion. You missed one Parsons, bro. Yeah, I would have to look more into it, but I don't know. Think for once you're ahead of me, team. Yeah, Twitch.tv is really ahead of the game. If you go to Twitch's stream, they are on it. The fix is in, yeah. Cross is going to be good, yep. Leave it to your O-line to erase a massive play. Yeah, it wouldn't have been a catch anyway. Oh, the guy on the Raiders is ahead of Bosa for... Oh, Max Crosby? Yeah, Max Crosby's nasty, too. He's leading the league in tackle for losses, right? And he has a ton of sacks. We could look at, the defensive player of the year. Defensive player of the year. Defensive player. I can't type. What do we got? Myles Garrett, maybe. Brandon Graham named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Okay, no, probably not in that conversation, but Odds tracker. Odds tracker. So we have Parsons, a huge lead. Bosa, 2. And then it gets bad after that. Like, the odds go way down. Chris Jones plus 3,000. Matthew Judon plus 5,000. Max Crosby plus 5,000. Yeah, it's got to be Parsons or Bosa because they're on good teams as well. Chris Jones, I don't know what his stats are like, but it's probably not enough. Myles Garrett on a bad team. Quinnen Williams on a middle-of-the-road team now in New York Jets, especially with they're probably going to finish pretty weak. Zadarius Smith, no shot. Yeah, these guys are no shot, but Nick Bosa and Micah Parsons are the two according to the odds. Now, if we look at the stats, so if we got Micah Parsons, oh yeah, I gotta fix this thing. There's the kickoff, and it'll be caught at the goal line here. And Ray McCloud will get again past the 25-yard line up to about the 28. I don't know why all these teams are allowing kickoff returns more and more. It's kind of weird, in my opinion. There you go. So Micah Parsons, 12 sacks, 3 forced fumbles. Here we go. Pistol formation for Purdy. Takes the snap, handoff to McCaffrey. McCaffrey has a big hole up the middle, and he's going to get a gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1 at their own 37-ish, 38, somewhere in there. Okay. 57 tackles, 12 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 1 recovery, no picks. Let's go Nick Bosa. All right. I formation here for the Seahawks at their own 38. Takes the snap, pitch play to McCaffrey, and he's going to get tripped up and only get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gain a half, and it'll be 3rd and inches here. Okay. Stats here. We got 39 tackles, 14.5 sacks, only 1 forced fumble, 3.5 stuffs. What is Micah at? 4 stuffs. 3 pass deflections. No pass deflections for Bosa. Yeah, I think Parsons has to have the lead there, doesn't he? Here we go. In the shotgun. At the 39-yard line. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side. Cutting it up is the backup running back. It is... Who's number 24? I hate the hair over the name. You can't see jack squat. I hate that this is not refreshing on its own. It's stupid. Stuff is a stat now. What the F is a stuff? Isn't that a tackle for loss? Isn't that the same idea? Stuffs are just tackle for losses. Instead of saying TFL, they call them stuffs. Here we go. Puts a man in motion. Steps up. Purdy avoids the rush. Nope, he doesn't. Down goes Purdy. And now it's going to be 3rd and long. It's Jefferson coming up with the sack. 3rd and long. What up, Gabriel? Tim, what's your last name, if you don't mind me asking? Wynand. Wienand. Wynand. Nick, by virtue of being the one player for the Chargers. What? 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by McCloud. McCloud is going to run away from defenders, and he's going to get the first down. McCloud showing some quickness, and he gets the first down. This is just a beatdown right now. Okay, why change it? I don't know. It's a good question. Like, I know that Max Crosby's like leading the league in tackles for loss. So let's see if he's has a bunch of tackles for loss in that stuff stat, then we know that what I'm saying is correct. Yeah, 16 stuffs. Yeah, so stuffs just tackle for loss. Same thing. It's kind of a cool like one word thing like sacks are. Instead of a whole tackle for loss or a TFL, you got a stuff. Oh, he slips. And he still avoids the rush. Now Purdy's going to throw it downfield. Has a man wide open. It's McLeod. And McLeod gets jumped on there. And now it'll be a flag, though. Most likely in the area of illegal formation or holding or something. It was pretty quick on that play. Yep, illegal formation. Offense ineligible. All right, 5-yard penalty, and it'll remain first down, but now 1st and 15. They have no problem with yak 1,000 times a game. Yeah, okay, well, what's the clever term? Maybe you can come up with it, Justin. What's the clever term for yak? Or it is yak, actually, right? That's the term. So it's yards after catch, and it happens to be an acronym, but it's yak. I mean, you're going to call it a tiffle? How many tiffles you got? You got some tiffles? 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by Jennings. Jennings will get a gain of about 10, maybe 11. Actually, definitely 11. So now it's 2nd down and manageable here. Nice play. Little slant pass. Do you think if Dwayne Haskins went to a different organization, do you think he would have been a good quarterback? Personally, I don't. I was not a fan of Dwayne Haskins coming out, and it's very sad. I think it's more like taffel. All right, sounds good. A taffel? How many taffels? You got some taffels? Here we go. Zuzek in motion. 2nd and 3. Takes a snap, handoff to McCaffrey, and he is going to get stuffed. There's the tackle for loss, a.k.a. a stuff, for number 95. Number 95, making the play. That'll be 3rd down and mid now. 3rd down and about 5-ish. 3rd down and 4. Probably 3rd down and 5. Yeah, 3rd down and 5. Too many taffles. 3rd and 5. Here we go. Takes a snap. Purdy looking, stepping up, has good pocket, throwing underneath and just overthrown. And it's incomplete. McLeod wanted a flag, but they're going to say it was uncatchable potentially because he does look like he got tackled probably a little too early. Take a look here. It looked like he got tackled really early. That was not the right angle about it. I'm not sure. Ooh, Purdy grabbing his right knee. Ooh, is Purdy not okay? Will we see a Josh Johnson sighting? He is off the field, but he grabbed his right knee for some reason. Wishnowski, has an opportunity to pin him back deep, punting it to the left side, and it will be bounced inside the 5-yard line. What a play by Wishnowski. Great coverage there as well to make sure it got downed inside. And now we're 21-6. San Francisco on top, but Seattle now has the football deep in their own territory around the 3-yard line. Got to get some touchdowns here in the second half at 7:22. No, probably less than that because this thing doesn't refresh. It is 2:44 to go in the third quarter. Dwayne did go to the Steelers, but who knows how he would have been if he was given the chance to play more with Tom. And yeah, maybe. I personally was not a fan of Haskins. And so that's why I say I don't think he would have been. But, of course, nobody would ever know for sure, unfortunately. The song Unbroken Chains has a good line. Throw you down the line, boy. Drop you for a loss. The Chain Gang. I hate this. Giggity. Get 3 extra days rest before we play them? Yeah. That Def gonna bounce into the end zone. Good on them to stop it. Yep, 100%. What up, 1,001 clips? 1,001 of clips. Don't know if I've seen you before. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the comments. How many people are we at right now? We got 52 of you in the chat. Appreciate it. We're almost to 50 likes as well. It's a pretty good ratio. Appreciate all of you being here, man. Tim, who you got, Browns or Ravens? I got the Browns. Red Remington 2. Touchdown, Tim. What's up, man? Tim, what do you think happened to Russell Wilson? I think Hackett happened. Not Eberflus. Hackett. Was Sanders still the team before the draft? I can only hope. It sounds like all signs are pointing to March. Is Lamar playing? No. I believe he's going to miss this week, but he may come back next week. But the Browns are still, they have a super amount of talent. And I think if Deshaun Watson can get just anything going like he used to, sky's the limit for that team. But unfortunately, they're now eliminated from the playoffs, so they have no chance for that. But I still think they're a really talented football team. The best running back duo, still a good offensive line. They have some weapons at receiver with Cooper and company, but here we go. 2 receivers each side. Geno in his own end zone here. Backed up to their own 4. Fant goes in motion from left to right, takes the snap. Geno, quick throw over to the right side, and it'll be caught for a gain of 6 up to the 10-yard. Oh, they're going to give him the 11? That's a very generous spot, so he'll get a gain of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3. Draco loves the Ravens, yeah. Is that confirmed now? They have been eliminated? I mean, I'm pretty sure. They already have 9 losses. In the AFC. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the left side. Has a man, Noah Fant. And it will move the chains up to the 17-yard line. Seahawks trying to do something here. Oh, they only have 8 losses. Takes a snap. Pitch play to the right side. And Walker will get around the edge for a gain of 4 or 5. I thought they were up to 9 for some reason. Clearly I was wrong. But still, 5 and 8. They're 2 games behind the Patriots currently. 2 games behind the Patriots, Chargers, and Jets. Most they can get is 9 wins. And I'm sure they lose the tiebreaker to those other teams. Like, technically they aren't eliminated, but they're eliminated. You know what I'm saying? 2nd and 6 at their own 21. Lockett goes in motion from right to left, takes the snap, handoff to Walker. Walker, a little hesitation in the hole, but still is going to find a way to get a gain of about 3. And it'll bring up 3rd and 3 now for the Seahawks. No, he needs to get some reps in that offense. Yeah, Elon Musk is going to buy the team and then move it to Mars once he gets training staff hired. Love that take, Neil. Love that. That's hilarious. Here we go. 3rd and 2. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers bunched to the left at their own 25. 3rd and 2. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Geno scans the field, steps up, avoids the rush. And now Geno has to roll to his right. There is going to be a holding flag. And he does make the grab. Oh, there's a penalty in the secondary as well. I think there's going to be offsetting penalties here. They're going to repeat 3rd down. Musk would be a worse owner than Snyder. Yeah, I don't know how good of an owner he would be. I don't think he would be worse. It's impossible to be worse. But I don't know if he would necessarily be worse, but I don't know if he would be a good owner either, because I don't know how well he really runs his companies. I'd probably be way more interested in, or not probably, I am way more interested in than Bezos. There might be 3 flags on this play. Good grief. 3 fouls. All by the, and all with, which be, what? What? Nick Bosa got tackled to the ground and they just call... Really? Let's look at this again. It looked like he got tackled. Okay, you know what? I stand corrected. He definitely threw his helmet off. No ifs, ands, or buts. So 3 flags against one team. That's pretty wild. And so they get the first down, all declined. Takes the snap, play action, quick throw to the left side, and Lockett will dive ahead for a gain of about 5, and that will bring us to the end of the third. Whoa. Did they give him 7 on that play? Or 8? Wow, I guess he got all those yards diving? He was, wow, interesting. I thought when you dive, you don't get extra yards. That was the whole reason Heineke couldn't get the touchdown, is because when he dove, once his knee hit the ground, maybe his knee didn't hit the ground? I don't know. That's it. Man, they gave him like 8 yards on that play that I thought was going to be 5 for all the extra yardage. Because I thought that the dive is you get it once your knee hits the ground, but the slide stops as soon as you go into your slide. So you don't get any extra yardage, where the dive you're able to get the extra. I don't know. Taylor's got to use his legs, yep. Heineke scored that TD. I won't accept that he was down. Yeah, he did the same thing in the Buffalo game. The other week, like 2 weeks before that, or 3 weeks before that. They will play at Wembley until they get a stadium built. Who's they? That Buffalo one counted as a TD. No, it was for a first down. It was for a first down. It wasn't a touchdown. That one was for a first down. He didn't get the first because he dove for the first and his knee was down. The Packers was for a touchdown, but there was another one. All right. I've been to Seattle once. The Needle was pretty cool. We went on that Ferris wheel. The aquarium sucked in Seattle. Don't bother. Me and my wife usually like aquariums, but that one was terrible. Here we go. Takes a snap. Handing off up the middle here. Now bouncing it outside to the right side is Walker, and he gets the edge down the right sideline inside San Francisco territory. Do the Seahawks actually try to make a comeback here? What is going on? In the fourth quarter, currently down by 15, but they're driving inside the territory. They have yet to get in the end zone, though. A TD makes this a ball game. Yep. 1st and 10. Ooh. 14.5 to go in the fourth quarter. 3 receivers to the right. Lockett in motion. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Tipped up in the air and hits the ground harmlessly. Incomplete. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10. And I'm not sure. Did Bosa get a hand on that again? What all kind of activities do they have on the cruise? A bunch of stuff, man. If you've never been on a cruise, I highly suggest it. Highly suggest going on a cruise. But they have. It depends on what cruise you go on too. Some will have more and some will have less. But yeah, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, takes the snap, scanning, throwing it to the right side. It'll be caught by Goodwin, and Goodwin. Oh wait, he drops the football. Does he actually make that catch? Wait a minute, they're gonna say incomplete now. Let's see. Catch. Oh, I don't know about that. I think that should be a catch in the new rules. Yeah, I think that's he brings it in, puts his shoulder down like a football move, both feet in bounds. I think that's a catch. All right, they're back to a completion, so now it's 3rd and 4. I think that's a good call. 3rd and 4 here, 14:05 to go. Yeah, this is not a good challenge at all by Kyle. Not a good call at all. This should definitely be a catch under the new rules. He had 2 feet in. He put his shoulder down, making a football move, made another step, and then it was stripped out of his hands, fumble out of bounds, and it should be a catch and a gain for 6 yards, 3rd and 4. In late 2019, early 2020, they all had Will Washington be the highest paid franchise in sports? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know if some soccer team around the world sold for more, maybe because that is the most popular sport technically around the world, but it's definitely going to be up there. The Love Boat turned everyone on to cruise. The Love Boat? Yeah, I'm not sure. I never watched that, but my grandmother started cruising in. I think she ended up winning money at a casino, and I think she ended up either getting a free cruise and then paying for everybody else to go or something like that. And then she just caught the cruise bug after that, and she's been on cruises I don't know, 70, 80 cruises or something throughout the years, going on as many as 10 in 1 year. And then she loves to take people on them, so I've gone on several. The first 5 years me and my wife had been together, we went on a cruise with her. So this will be my 10th cruise coming up. Don't say that in San Francisco? Okay. Manchester United. Did they go for a lot? I would imagine some soccer team went for crazy. Yeah, that was a bad challenge by Kyle Shanahan. The only thing I'll say is, you know what? If he was going to call timeout anyway because they didn't have the correct defense on the field, because he thought it was 3rd and 10, and so they had a certain defensive alignment, and then they had to switch, and he was going to call timeout anyway, you may as well challenge it. So maybe it was a good challenge, not because it was ever going to succeed, but you may as well and see what happens. So it could have been a high IQ play, actually. 2 receivers to each side, because you never know what they would have called. Geno in the shotgun takes a snap, 4-man rush, a little bit of pressure, and down goes Geno. And Geno, slow to get up here. I'm not sure. I think he's okay. Yeah, he's just limping a little bit, but I think he's going to be all right. But now they're going to have to force a punt. Again, they were in field goal range, but a sack kicks them out, and it's only a 4-man rush. It's a Bukum. No, it's, yeah, a Bukum and Armstead also both getting there basically at the same time. And Geno actually kind of just went down. That was awkward. He didn't even really get hit. He just lost his footing, I guess. 4th and 13. Dixon to punt it away now. And there is the kick. And it's not a very good pick, but it does take a beautiful Seahawks bounce at the half-yard line. 13:06. Man, you was only valued at 4.5. Oh, okay. All right. Lush is way more than Man U. Gotcha. Al Pacino. Bosa just tackled Geno. What a distasteful call. All right. Do we have anything brewing here? Seahawks need to get a quick stop, or will we see San Francisco add to their lead and basically put an exclamation point on this game? All right, here we go. Shuzek in motion. 2 receivers to each side. McCaffrey, the single back, takes the snap, looking to throw, and he's going to throw it to the right side. It's going to get batted down at the line. Incomplete. Now to bring up 2nd and 10. 13:03 to go in the 4th quarter. Brock Purdy. Ooh, Adams, number 95, getting up there. Getting his big hands up there. Big play. Here we go. 2nd and 10. 13:03 to go in the 4th quarter. Seahawks need a stop. If they get a safety here, this would be massive. Oh, they're not in the right. They're shifting here. They got to get reset. And San Francisco is going to call a timeout. And they're going to waste their 2nd timeout here. And they were not in the correct alignment. They were trying to get reset. Couldn't do it. And they wasted timeout after, oh my goodness. Fortunately for them, they have a lead, but man, that could come back to bite them potentially. Channel Sode says Pick City. There you go. Where is Yuki at? I guess Yuki's in his own world. Real Madrid is the highest valued soccer club. How much is that? How much is it valued? All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Single back formation. 2 receivers bunched to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for McCaffrey. McCaffrey will dive ahead, getting some breathing room for a gain of about 3. You have to convert the currency because it's euro. Oh. Oh, is Man U only is that valued at 4.5 billion euro? Or what? Because euro is worth more. That was dollars. Okay. 3rd and 7. Purdy in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Purdy looking through a quick throw over to the right side, and it's going to be a 1st down. What a big play and big catch by Jennings. And gets the 1st down and keeps this drive alive, and that really silences the crowd right now. They realize that was a big 1st down gotten. And man, oh man, Travis Jews, what's up? Let's go Seahawks losing. Yep, Real Madrid is 5.1 billion US. Still expensive, but not as expensive. But then again, remember, hold on. I actually have to say this. Hold on. Purdy under center. 3 receivers to the left. Tight end in motion to the right. Now it's 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is McCaffrey. McCaffrey spins off tacklers, but good defense by the Seahawks to clean him up. And he's going to lose a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. 11.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. So, remember, Washington was only valued at like $3.5 billion or something, $4 billion, before they actually talked about selling it, and then it just climbed way up when the bidding war started. If Real Madrid, right, if Real Madrid actually went for sale, what would the bidding war get up to? You know what I mean? It's one of those weird things. The value doesn't really make sense. Takes a snap, drops back. Purdy looking, pumping, throwing it underneath, and he just throws it in the dirt. Good throw into the dirt because nobody was open. Purdy frustrated, not sure what he was yelling about there. Snyder should buy the Nationals? Absolutely not. I think the Warriors are up there pretty high as well. Yeah. 3rd and 10. Third and 10. Purdy. In the shotgun. Empty backfield set. 3 receivers to the left. Oh, Trent Williams gets called for... Trent Williams made a mistake. He was frustrated for a second, like, why didn't you snap it? And the left guard looked at him. It was on 2, bud. And he goes, ugh. Never seen an NBA team sell that high. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what did the Clippers go for when he was forced to sell? I don't know. 3rd and 15. Purdy in the shotgun. 10:50 to go. McLeod in motion over to the left. Takes the snap. Purdy avoids the rush. Rolling to his left. Has to get around the edge. He does. He's going to throw it into underneath, and it will be caught, but a gain of about 6. Not nearly enough, and that'll force a punt. So the Seahawks not dead yet here with 10:40 to go in the 4th quarter. Liverpool owners are trying to sell the club for $5 billion, but it's only valued at $3 billion. Gotcha. Oh, this is not even a catch. But they're not going to challenge it. No point, really. Still going to be really good field position. Oh, wait. Oh, they do throw the challenge. Okay. All right, P. Keller does use the challenge. I mean, it's smart because definitely it's incomplete. The Warriors have the Silicon Valley real estate now. The valuation's really high, true. Would the Bulls be worth a bit because of the history? Probably. You see Curry got injured? No, that sucks. How bad? Is it bad? All right, so we have a challenge from Pete Carroll. It'll definitely get reversed. So it's going to be punting from their own 10-ish yard line. So it's going to be a big opportunity here for the Seahawks. They should have great field position. MRI was today? Gotcha. So Purdy started off hotter in blazes. I think he started off 11 for 11. Since then, he's gone 5 for 12. Not looking nearly as good. Thrown a couple of balls that should have been picked off. But they weren't. And he's gotten pretty fortunate. And they have a 21-6 lead. Seahawks have definitely should have been more in this game, if we're being honest. If we're being objective here. But I don't know. Kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Left shoulder. If NFL had teams in Europe, what division would they play in? I really don't want the NFL in Europe. Not because it would be cool to obviously expand, but it just doesn't make any sense to have to travel over there and then they would have to travel over here. The only way it would make any sense is basically if they play half the year in United States, so they would have to play all road games, and then they would get all home games, and then switch it every year, right? So they start with all home games one year, finish with all road games, and then vice versa. That way they're not traveling back and forth randomly throughout. It would be crazy. And I just think that, like, imagine if they had to fly 1 week to San Francisco and then the next week to Denver, right? Like, that would be nuts out of England. Just not reasonable. All NFL teams should have the name Houston Texans just for a meme. What? All right, here we go. 4th and 15. Wishnowski. Ready to punt. I don't think Europe football teams would last long because I don't think they would like the sport. Oh, no. They would love the sport. And NFL is the best sport in the world. It really is. I know people like to make fun of it and whatnot, but it's the ultimate spectator sport. Wishnowski to punt. Standing in his own end zone. The snap and the kick. And it'll be fair caught at about the 46-yard line. And great field position here for Geno and the Seahawks, but they haven't been able to poke it in yet. NFL, then it's NBA, then it's boxing, etc. I completely disagree. NBA is not number 2. NBA is nowhere near number 2. It should be number 2, but it's just not. Because of so many different problems they're having, in my opinion anyway. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Play action, rolling to his left. Geno stepping up. Gonna just get rid of it. And is that intentional grounding or is he outside the pocket? But no, that should be intentional grounding. He didn't get it past the line of scrimmage. How is there no flag here? Who's the intended target? Yep, they're gonna throw the flag. And that is going to count as a sack. And lose a bunch of yards. Now it's Geno Smith. The cricketers would beg to differ, Tim? Yeah, the cricketers. MMA. NBA up there, though? I don't know, man. Lachina ruined the NBA? LaChina. I see what you're saying. It's not about being in the pocket, you donkeys. Even if he was out, he didn't pass the line of scrimmage. That's the problem. It's a 13-yard loss. Now the field position's all the way back to their 33. Takes the snap, pumping, buying time. Now going to throw it underneath, and it's incomplete. And now it's 3rd and 23. Geno Smith is upset right now. 10.5 to go in the 4th quarter. The rest of the NBA suck as well. Yep. America should get a rugby team. Yeah, I don't know. Like, who would I say is the second best spectator sport? I don't know. I don't think there's anyone close to the NFL, though. It's NFL and a long list of people below them. Like, NFL is 1, 2, and 3, and we'll start at 4th next. You know, it's one play at a time. You can get to dissect it after each play. It's a slow-paced game where it's understood, but at the same time, like, every play is somewhat exciting with a big hit or a crazy situation or great catch. There's so many different nuances to the game. It's the ultimate team sport with 22. You have 22 starters plus special teamers that are also starters. So as far as like the 3 special teams, so 25 guys that are bona fide starters for each team, plus all it's crazy. MLB is after the NFL. MLB is so boring. It's a very analytical game. I like to bet on it, and I like to do fantasy baseball, but I don't know if I like to watch the sport, though. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, drops back, looking. Rolling to the left, Geno Smith flicks it out. It's going to be caught by Homer, but Homer's only going to get a gain of 4, tackled by Greenlaw, and it's 4th down and long. And the clock continues to run with under 10 minutes to go, and DeMeco Ryan is hyped up. His defense is still killing it. Nick Bosa moves around that D-line, Gets chipped and still puts pressure on Geno. Good night. He had that superstar X Factor mode on. Doesn't matter. Chip me, it doesn't matter. I'm coming with the pressure. MLB is popular. It's actually dying sport if I remember correctly, like the ratings are going down. Here we go. They catch it around the 13-yard line, and Ray McCloud will dive ahead, spinning, but getting no extra yards off the spin. It'll be a gain up to about the 17, and that is where the Niners will start their next drive. MLB is good during the playoffs. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Let's look. I know soccer is going to be the number one. So, how do we objectively look at this? How do we objectively look? It should be NBA. NBA should be number 2. Basketball is a tremendous sport. Fast-paced, exciting plays, high scoring, but yet a ton of defense as well. So many opportunities. It's a great sport. I don't know. I don't hate soccer. I just don't watch it. Well, nowadays I couldn't play soccer if I wanted to. I'm just way too out of shape. But a fun way to play soccer is indoor soccer or like futsal, which is basically slightly different than indoor. Indoor, you can bounce it off the walls, where futsal is just a smaller field with an out-of-bounds line, and it's less people on the field. I think that's a lot of fun to play. It almost reminds you more of a basketball game on the small fields for futsal, but I can't stand watching soccer. It's a horrible sport to watch, in my opinion. MLB is the only popular because there's nothing else to watch during the summer. There's literally nothing else going on. Yeah. Futsal, yep. Like, I would have to go to, like, college basketball, because the most exciting thing after the Super Bowl and the NFL playoffs, in my opinion, is March Madness. It's like handball with your feet. Handball needs to be a little bit more, I don't know. I have to learn more about handball. Handball looks like a lot of fun, though, too. Tennis is boring. Yeah. All right, here we go. In the pistol. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey slipping through and will dive ahead for a gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 at their own 27. XFL is taking over the spring along with the USFL. True. XFL could be huge. I plan on watching XFL. That could be fun. All right, 2nd and 4. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Can the Niners put together a long drive to ice it? Or the Seahawks try to get another opportunity? 2 running backs in the backfield here. Man in motion, takes the snap. Hand off to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey will dive ahead with a big gain. First down, move the chains. McCaffrey frustrated. He could not get going. Pointing at himself, saying, yep, I missed the hole. That's my fault. 1st and 10, 8.5 to go. Clock continues to run. Seahawks have only 2 timeouts. No cap, I might start watching hockey more. I enjoy watching it, not going to lie. Fair enough. The problem that hockey has, it's a little bit too low scoring. It can be fast-paced and everything, but 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here, and diving ahead will be a gain of 3 or 4. But you have big hits. You have fast pace. Obviously takes a ton of talent. Nobody got time for that. Here we go. Man in motion. Single back formation. Takes the snap. Play action. Purdy setting up. Throwing it to the right side. Has a man wide open. Is the backup tight end. Croft. And it's another first down and 10. And the Niners are looking to add to their lead. Already in field goal range now. And yeah, this is a great play call. Seahawks selling out for run. Wide open. Kittle just couldn't quite get there to make that block, unfortunately. Good tackle there by Diggs to not allow it to be a touchdown. All right, 1st and 10. I formation. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. McCaffrey spinning off attack. Ooh, getting tripped up, though. And it'll be a gain of about 3 or 4. Move. Boom, boom. 2nd down. It's hard to follow the puck as well, especially if you're in the nosebleed seats. Following the puck is a bit of a problem. That's true. Like, almost on TV, I wonder if there was a way to, like, highlight it a little bit more. If that would make it interesting in that front. Like, obviously, it still is a black, but you have, like, a sensor on it, and it, like, highlights it on the TV. Maybe that could be interesting while you watch it. I don't know. There we go. Croft in motion. 2 receivers each side. Purdy in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey will maybe gain a yard on the play. 3rd and 6 now. Under 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. And a field goal here pretty much ices it. I don't think the Seahawks will be able to get 3. They'll be down by 3 possessions. And there's no way they get going against this #1 defense in the league. They had a trail on the puck years ago, and hockey fans hated it. I don't know if I want a full-on trail. Just highlight it, you know? Just highlight it a little bit. Even if it's only like 1 inch on your screen, depending on how big your screen is. Takes a snap, throwing it underneath. Incomplete. Like, if you had a 50-inch TV and the puck was, you know, a 1/2 inch highlight, I think that could be interesting. Don't get me started with golf. I'd rather watch the Duck Channel. All right, 4th and 6. They'll settle for a field goal here. 43-yard attempt for gold. 5:05 to go in the 4th. 43-yard attempt from the middle of the field. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is no good! And the Seahawks are not dead yet. Vegas computer go dead for World Cup finals. France, 160 France. Argentina plus 250. Earlier I saw that Argentina was the favorite on my app. Argentina was like minus, or maybe they weren't the favorite. Maybe France was a slight favorite, like minus 115 to like minus 104 or something. Yeah, so France was only like a slight favorite on my app earlier. I don't know where my phone is, actually. Oh, there it is. Knocked it to the floor. Knocked it to the floor. What am I seeing here in the World Cup? So they're currently at 27 points. Over under 30.5. I don't think the Seahawks score. I don't know. All right. Sorry. Looking at the wrong thing. All right, let's look at World Cup. Where's the World Cup? Here we go. Yeah, so France... Yo, Argentina was the favorite. Minus 110 for Argentina, minus 106 for France. So it's basically a coin flip game. Messi retires after winning the World Cup? Potentially. How old is Messi now? Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Lockett in motion. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking, throwing it to the left, and caught by DK Metcalf for a gain of 10. Under 5 minutes to play. Seahawks need a touchdown here. Just got work and some late shopping. How you feeling tonight, Tim? Not too bad. What is up, Andrew? Takes the snap. Geno, pressure coming. Nearly got hit. Oh, maybe it did because the ball was severely underthrown, and now it's 3rd and 1. 4:39 to go here in the fourth quarter. Great point, Tim. Coin flip, so put money on both to cover losses. It's not how it works, unfortunately. They got it figured out. I wish they gave you plus money on both. That'd be free money. Yeah, Abukum did get a hand on that football as he threw it. Messi's 35. Gotcha. Whereas defense is too scary, dude. Yep. All right, 3rd and 1. 4:39 to go here in the fourth quarter. All right, Smith in the shotgun. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle here for Walker. Walker spinning off a tackler, but he gets tripped up and then gets back up. But they're going to say he was down by contact. Clock continues to go here, 4.5, but he does get a fresh set of downs. At their own 44, Geno Smith hurrying up to the line. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Geno looking to his left. Pumping. Now throwing to the left. It'll be caught by Disley spinning off a tackler and then gets flipped downfield. But not until after a gain of about 15. Again, maybe 14. Move the chains here. Two receivers to each side. Up to the 43-yard line of San Francisco. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw to the right, and it's going to be dropped by Lockett. Ward in coverage. But just a drop there. It's 2nd and 10 with 3:47 to go in the fourth. No, anybody can take that team to the Super Bowl. Just look at Jimmy. Yep. Okay, wow. If you put $185 on France and they win by 2 goals, 125 if you put it... What? I don't know what's going on. Takes the snap. Play action. Now we're going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught by Walker with room to run down the left sideline. And Hufanga's going to have to push him out of bounds. And they're up to the 10. Oh my gosh. Are the Seahawks going to make this interesting? They still have 2 timeouts. They're now 1st and goal inside the 10, right around the 8-yard line. Kenneth Walker. Wow, nobody covers Walker one-on-one. It was man-to-man defense. And Walker just gets left free. Oh, they say he goes out of bounds at the 10. 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Pressure's coming, but he does well to stay in the pocket. Wide open is Noah Fant. And the Seahawks are not dead yet. Couple of blown coverages, and the Seahawks are right back in it. Wow. The Seahawks will not die. Oh, they're dead, says Sanchezy. The left hash, the snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. Wow. Wowzer. They're dead and gone. It's 7.5. They're up by 8. What was the over-under this game? The over-under, I think, was 42.5. 42.5. All right. Scoreboard's updated. We got this refreshed. All right, here we go. There's the kick. And it will bounce into the end zone. Touchback. So the 25-yard line is where the Niners will get the ball with 3.5 to go. And they need 2 first downs to be able to basically ice this game. Let's see if the Niners have it in them. Do they go to the run game with McCaffrey? He's currently averaging just over 4 yards a carry here. 24 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown. And here we go. Seattle got to take over. Time to hit the over. Yep. Here we go. Jennings in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. McCaffrey will dive ahead, and he will get a gain of 6. Who is Richard Sherman picking? Right. Is 49ers playing for prevent? No, they're just a couple of bad. No, they actually were man-to-man, and they just completely had a couple of lapses in their defensive assignment and left dudes wide open here. All right, 2nd and 4, 3:08 and counting. They haven't used their timeouts yet, them being Seattle. Under center. Kittle in motion from left to right. 3 receivers to the right now. Single back formation. Purdy takes the snap. Handoff to McCaffrey. McCaffrey slips a tackle, and he'll get a gain of 2. And now the Seahawks will use their second timeout. And McCaffrey is saying, yo, where's the flag? They just tackled me way after the whistle. And they'll use their second timeout with 2:42 to go. All right, here we go. You a coffee drinker, Tim? Random, I know. Yes, I do like my coffee. Ball is on their own 33, Ted. Ball's on their own 33 for San Francisco. It's 3rd and a long 1. So between the 33 and 34. San Francisco needs this first down here. Let's see what they do. Under center's Purdy. Bunch formation here. Takes the snap, play action. Purdy looking, keeping himself, running to the right, and he dives for the first down, and they give it to him. But this is actually going to be dangerous here. Where's the ball when he kind of dove, stayed in bounds, but they're going to give him the first down. But hold on, we got to look at the replay here. I think he does get it. He did get it under. Upon replay, it's just dangerous when you slide like that. Yup. I don't know, actually. When does he start? This is weird. What's Terry going to say? Oh, okay, so they're looking for the knee when it touches, so he is first. This is going to be a first down. So this is going to be Seattle's You know what? Why not challenge it instead of calling a timeout? This is smart coaching by Pete Carroll. You may be able to get it, and it's a good challenge because you're going to use the timeout anyway to stop the clock. So now one more first down. We'll ice it for the Niners and call this game over. So according to the head ref, it all matters when the knee touches the ground, and it's definitely a first. Rolling on the field stands, and it will be a first down. Seattle fans are pretty upset about it, but it is what it is. Okay, computer's back in Vegas. If France wins 5 goals with 250, 5K bet. Yeah, there you go. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 21-13, Seahawks need a stop here. Then they would be the 16 minutes. Oh, blowing me. Oh, Lord. Here we go. In the shotgun. Kittle in motion, takes the snap. Handoff, not to McCaffrey, but it is to Mason. And Mason's going to get a decent carry here of 6 yards. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. So even if they just run the ball 2 more times, that will be, so 40 plus 40 is a minute and 20, plus about 5 seconds of play-ish. So you're looking at about 30 seconds before the punt and no timeouts. Geno Smith and the Seahawks in what would be known as big trouble. But one more first down will ice this game out here. After the 2-minute warning, I would expect McCaffrey back in the game. And he is over 100 yards, as we said, at 108. So, yeah, I would imagine that's the case. What up, Big Sip? Let's see ending like the Bills-Vikings game, right? A fumble for 6 here from the Niners. All right, 2nd and 5. Oh, they took a yard away. Okay, I thought it was a 6-yard gain, only a 5-yard gain. McCaffrey back into the game. I formation. No, it is 2nd and 4. I was right the first time. At the 41-yard line. Here we go. Takes the snap. Handoff to Mason. Mason bouncing it outside to the right side. Trying to slip some tackles. And he'll gain a yard and a half or so. And this will bring us down to just over a minute and 10. Like a minute and like 12. It was a long run because he ran to the outside. So it did take a long time off the clock. So another run of about 5 seconds, and they're going to have well under 30 seconds to try to get back into this game. Got to get a first down. Why is McCaffrey on the sideline? This is strange. They're giving it to Mason. Very interesting to give it to a younger player. That is he a sure-handed? I don't know. Here we go. There we go. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Mason and gets the first down. Breaks into the open field, and he's going to go all the way. Does he get there? He's slowing down, and no, he will not get to the end zone. And Mason wanted a touchdown, and he's not going to get it. Out of bounds at the 2. Clock stops. He wanted that touchdown so bad. Will Shanahan give it to him? I actually need it. I need it. Give me that touchdown. I bet the 14.5. If he gets into the end zone, that would have won me my bet. Will they give it to him to get into the end zone, add insult to injury here? Or will they kneel it? Come on, give it to Mason. Give him the touchdown. He wants it so bad. Nope, they're kneeling it. They're kneeling it. Mason wanted that touchdown so bad. They're not going to give it to him. Yuki, you're going to the playoffs. Congrats, Yuki. That's cool. 2nd and goal. Oh, they're playing with my emotions. I thought they were going to score that. Mason not having the speed. Mason looks slow. What was his name? Jordan Mason? What was his 40? 4.6. Oh, that was his projected time, though. 5'11", 223. They don't score the touchdown. It's smart. It's smart. I know. Ran out of gas, true. Yep. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. All right. Well, that is the ball game, ladies and gents. We have 21-13. San Francisco defeats the Seahawks and locks up the division at 10-4. Seahawks will fall to 7-7. And their playoff chances are really dramatically fading now. They are currently only a half game ahead of the Lions. They're a full game and a half now behind, or 2 games rather. Yeah, 2 games behind the Commanders and the Giants currently. Now, assuming one of them loses, they're only going to be a game and a half behind because they're at 7-7. Giants or Washington could fall at 7-6, but they do have the tie. So the Seahawks are all but done, honestly. Like, their opportunity to make the playoffs is dramatically low now. Like, under 5%, I would say, if that. So that is tough. But let's just go ahead and take a look at the stats here. One more refresh at the final. All right, so we have 17 completions, 26 yards, 17 completions on 26 attempts for 217 yards and 2 touchdowns for Brock Purdy. He was sacked 1 time for 6 yards. Geno Smith, 31 for 44, 238 and a touchdown and 3 sacks, 31 yards. Lost. Rushing, Christian McCaffrey, 26 carries, 108 yards and a touchdown. And Kenneth Walker, 12 carries, 47 yards, was the leader for the Seahawks. Leading receivers, you have George Kittle, 4 catches, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns for the Niners. And you have Tyler Lockett, 7 catches, 68 yards for the Seahawks. You did have a fumble from Homer that was lost, which definitely hurt. All right, let's take a look here. We have Wisnowski, 6 punts, and Michael Dixon, 7. Robbie Gould, 0 for 1 on field goals, 3 for 3 at extra points, and Myers, 2 for 2 on field goals, 1 for 1 on extra points. Team stats here, we have 15 first downs for the Niners and 16 for the Seahawks. And 7 penalties against the Niners, 8 penalties against the Seahawks. Time of possession, of course, goes to the Niners, 33-27. And the 1 turnover we already mentioned. And that is the game. It will end 21-13. San Francisco, 10-4. Seahawks, 7-7. Playoffs not looking good for the Seahawks, but locked up now for San Francisco. Congrats to Yuki and company. There you go. I'm almost in tears. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left, yeah, for who? I'm not sure, but yeah. But here we go. The Lions could sneak up on the wildcard spot. Yes, they could. They could. Good game, Tim. Have a good trip, and Merry Christmas. Thanks, Paul. Have a good one, man. Commanders have control of their own destiny. True. True. So if we win 7 no matter what happens on Sunday, yes, we are in 7 no matter what happens on Sunday. And if we win, we're 6 and almost have it locked up. Tim, I'll see you when you get back. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. What's up? So I'm trying to go live. I'm really trying to go live on Sunday night. I don't know if it's going to happen yet. I'm struggling. I'm not going to lie. But I'm trying to figure it out. if I'm being honest. I'm really trying, but I don't know. I've reached out to a ton of people. It is what it is. But hi, Tim. Great job. Thanks, T Reaper. What's up, man? All right. Well, that is the game. That is the show. So make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop in our Discord and come talk some football with us. Last but not least, there are donation links in the description, and you can become a channel member with the first link in the description or hitting the join button next to the subscribe. 99 cents a month, and you can get some emojis in the chat and help support the channel that way. And I appreciate all of you in the chat as usual. And I will see you next time, which may be in 2 weeks, maybe in a couple of days. Jury is out. But until next time, see ya!